In the jungle, a great den of King Madakata, a terrible final decision is about to be made.
Now, the mighty lion lies weak and starving. His loyal but desperate servant stand before him, and the deliberation time is long past.
Master, we have searched the entire jungle. There is no prey to be found anywhere. We cannot bear to see our king suffer another moment.
Master, your life is the only thing that matters. The kingdom depends on it. Please accept the only solution left.
That's it. I need someone to offer themselves as my meal.
I offer myself. Please accept my life and eat me to save yourself.
I accept.
And so it was done. The trusting heart of the good camel, Crunch, was repaid with betrayal.
His tale ends here, but the kindest soul in the kingdom has perished and become a simple meal.
Or did it?
3 weeks earlier, the kingdom was peaceful and happy. Lion Madakata was strong and powerful, ruling his kingdom with wisdom and fairness.
What a beautiful morning. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and all is well in my kingdom.
Yes, Master. Shall we do our usual patrol of the jungle today?
I flew over the northern border this morning. Everything was quiet there, Master. Excellent. Let us walk to the eastern meadow. I want to check if... Wait! What is that? Do you see that strange creature near the river?
I've never seen anything like it, Master. It has a long neck, skinny legs, and is that a ham on its back?
Master, I know what that is. That's a camel. I've seen them when I fly over the villages beyond the jungle. A camel? How interesting. What did you know about this creature, Crow? Camels live with humans, Master. The villagers use them to carry heavy loads across long distances. They are very strong.
Master, I've also heard something about camels. I've heard their meat is very tender and delicious. We could hunt it for a feast tonight.
Jackal, what are you thinking? Look at that poor creature. He looks lost and confused. He doesn't belong to the jungle, which makes him a guest in our land. We do not hunt guys, you know that, Jackal.
But Master, think of our feast we could have.
No, a true king protects those who need help. He doesn't prey on them. Crow, I want you to fly over to the camel, tell him that he is safe here and that I wish to speak with him. Yes, Master, as you wish.
Crow flew to Camel and delivered Lion's message.
Though nervous and frightened, Camel agreed to meet the great king. Your Majesty, thank you for not attacking me. I am just a poor lost camel, far from home.
Please rise, friend. You have nothing to fear here. Tell me, what is your name?
My name is Crunch, Your Majesty.
Crunch, welcome to my jungle kingdom. You look exhausted and worried. Please, tell me your story. How did you come to be here?
Oh, Your Majesty, it's been a terrible day. I was traveling with my caravan. There were 10 other camels, along with merchants carrying salt, spices, and precious jewels from one village to another.
What happened to your caravan?
We had been walking for hours under the hot sun. I was so tired and thirsty. Then, when we passed near the jungle, I saw the most beautiful green grass growing by the side of the road. My mouth was so dry and the grass looked so fresh.
Oh, let me guess. You stopped to eat?
Yes, Your Majesty. I only meant to eat a little bit and catch up with the others. But the grass was so delicious and I was so hungry. I kept eating and eating. When I finally looked up, the caravan was gone. I couldn't see them anywhere. Oh dear, that must have been frightening. It was. I ran and ran trying to find them, but I went the wrong way and ended up deep in the jungle. I've been wandering for hours, completely lost. I don't know how to get back to the village road.
I see. Tell me, Crunch, what is life like for you in the village? Do you miss it?
Well, Your Majesty, to be honest, life in the village is very hard. Every morning, before the sun rises, the merchants pile heavy loads on our backs. Sometimes they're so heavy I can barely stand up.
Oh, that does sound difficult.
Then we walk all day in the burning heat. The merchants hit us with sticks. If we go too slow, they barely give us any food or water. At night, they tie us up so we can run away. We never get to rest or play or even have friends.
That sounds like a terrible way to live. What if I told you that you didn't have to go back, Camel?
What do you mean, Your Majesty?
I mean that here in my jungle, you would be free, Crunch. Look around you. There's fresh, green grass everywhere. You could eat whenever you're hungry, drink from the cool river, sleep under the shaded trees, and never carry another heavy load again.
Really? But wouldn't I be in danger from the other jungle animals?
You would be under my personal protection. I am the king here, and everyone follows my rules. No one would dare to harm you. What did you say? Would you like to stay and become a member of my kingdom?
Oh, Your Majesty, do you really mean it? I can stay here and be free?
I really mean it. From this day forward, you are Crunch, the citizen of the Jungle Kingdom, under the protection of King Marukata.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I promise I will be a good and loyal member of your kingdom.
You both hurt me. Crunch is our friend now. Make sure he feels welcome and help him settle in. Of course, Master.
Yes, Master. Welcome, Crunch.
And so, Camel became part of the Jungle Kingdom.
But it looks like not everyone was happy about it.
And over the week, Camel adapted to the jungle life wonderfully.
And unexpectedly, he and the lion became a very close friend.
When you first arrive, your coat is shiny, and you have gained weight, and you're always smiling now.
I feel like I am a complete different camel now. I never knew life could be so wonderful. Every day I wake up excited to explore the jungle, eat fresh grass, and enjoy my freedom. Mother Kata, can I tell you something? In my whole life carrying loads for humans, surrounded by other creatures, by other camels, I never had a real friend. Everyone was too tired and sad to talk. But you've been so kind to me. You're not just my king, you're my first real friend.
Oh, that means a lot to me, Crunch. You know what? You are my friend too.
Their friendship grew stronger each day.
But watching from the shadow, the others were not so pleased.
Jackal and Crow had served Lion faithfully for many years.
But now they feel like they were being replaced.
The master seems to spend all his time with Camel now. He barely talks to us anymore.
Exactly. Remember when we used to sit with the master every evening, discussing important matters and telling stories? Now it all crunch this, crunch that. Crow. We need to face facts. That camel is taking our place. Soon, the master won't need us at all. We'll just be ordinary jungle animals.
You're right. But what can we do? The master has given Camel all his protection. We can't touch him anymore.
Not yet. We cannot. But every situation changes eventually. We just need to be patient and wait for the right opportunity.
What kind of opportunity?
Oh, opportunities always come, my friend. We just have to keep our eyes open and be ready. When the moment arrives, we'll act quickly.
What about the master's promise to protect Camel?
That's the tricky part. We can break the master's promise, but maybe, just maybe, we can make the situation so desperate that the master has no choice. Or better yet, what if Camel himself has to be?
And so Jackal and Crow had waited, watching and plotting.
But trust me, girl, they didn't have to wait so long.
1 week later, on what seemed like an ordinary day, disaster struck the jungle kingdom.
A mad elephant, angry and confused, wandered into lion's territory.
Hey! Stop right there! You are in my territory! State your business!
But the mad elephant, they wouldn't listen.
It charged at lion with all its might.
Stop!
Mother Kata, you're bleeding. You're late.
Master! Can you stand? I can't. My leg is broken. And my ribs.
Master, these injuries are serious. You need to rest and let them heal. Come on, let's help him back to his den. Be careful with his leg.
Lion injuries were worse than anyone realized.
His leg was broken, his ribs were cracked, and he had deep cuts all over his body.
And you know what? For 4 long days, Lion couldn't move from his den.
And because he couldn't move, he couldn't hunt, and no one had any food.
Help me!
Mother Kata, please try to eat some of this grass I brought you. You need your strength.
Thank you, Crunch. But I'm a carnivore. I can't survive on just eating grass. I need meat.
But you're getting weaker every day. There must be something we can do. Master, Crow and I have been talking. We need to find prey for you. Something that you can catch even in your weakened state.
Yes. Go. Search the jungle. Find something that won't fight back. Something weak or something small. We'll search everywhere, Master. Come on, Jacob.
I'll stay here and look after Mother Kata. Oh, well.
You're thinking what I'm thinking?
The opportunity we've been waiting for has finally arrived, crew. The master is weak and desperate. He needs food, and we have a nice, fat, juicy camel right in front of us.
But, Jacob, the master's promise. You'll never agree to harm the camel. You know that.
Oh, you're right. If we just suggest eating camel, the master will refuse. His honor is too strong even when he's starving. But what if we didn't suggest it?
Huh? I don't understand.
What if Camel offered himself freely with no pressure from us?
But why would Camel do that? He's not stupid.
No, but he's trusting and loyal and noble. We can use those qualities against him.
How?
Master, are you awake?
Jacob, do you find anything for me?
No, Master. The jungle is empty. It's as if every animal has disappeared.
Then I'm finished. I can feel myself getting weaker by the hour.
Master, I must speak with you about something important. It's difficult to say.
What is it?
Master, if you die, what will happen for the rest of us? Without your protection, we'll be defenseless. Other predators will take over your territory. Crow and I will be driven away, and Camel won't survive a week in the jungle without you.
I know. I have failed you all.
No, Master. You haven't failed us. But we must think clearly about this situation. Master, let me ask you something. If someone were to offer themselves willingly as food to save you, would you accept that offer, even though it breaks your promise of protection?
What? What are you saying?
I mean, if one of your subjects choose of their own will to sacrifice themselves to save their king and their friend, wouldn't that be their choice? Wouldn't you be honoring their noble decision by accepting it? Think about it, Master. Sometimes a king must make difficult choices. Sometimes accepting a willing sacrifice is the most merciful thing to do.
My head is spinning. I can't think clearly anymore. Just do what you think is best for everyone.
Yes, Master, I will do what's best. You rest now.
And with those words, Lion had unknowingly given Jackal permission for his terrible plan.
And now, Jackal will put his final blow. My friends, this situation is dire. Our beloved master grows weaker by the hour. Crow and I have searched every corner of this jungle, and there is no prey to be found anywhere.
Jekyll is right. We must think of something.
I have an idea. It's drastic, but it might be the only way. Our master is sick and weak because we failed to find him food. The only way to repay our debts the only way to save him is for one of us to offer themselves. But would master accept such an offer? If the offer is made freely, out of love and loyalty, then yes. The master told me himself.
Jackal's words sounded noble and true.
But his heart was full of wickedness and lies.
I cannot. My body is too small and my meat won't be enough for the king.
Me too. I won't be enough, and also I'm a carnivore. My meat is not suitable to be eaten for the king. I think I can sacrifice myself because you know what? When I have nothing, the king Madakata has saved me and actually became my close friend.
Crouch! Stop! You, Jacob, you said the king must make difficult choices. You said accepting a willing sacrifice is the most merciful thing to do.
Yes, master. It is the only way to save the kingdom.
Enough! I am the king. My word is law. No one shall harm one another. I will starve if I must, but Crunch, you will remain safe.
Madakata, my king.
A true king protects the good even from himself. Your offer is noble, but your life is priceless.
Lion Madakata promised that even at his weakest, nobility and promise kept were worth more than his own survival.
And as for the treacherous servants, their end were not so fortunate.
Guards! Seize the jackal and the crow! Right now!
With the plotters banished and the kingdom's honor saved, Lion's trusted friend, the camel, was finally safe.
And though it took many weeks for the king to heal, Crunch the camel never left his side. His honesty and friendship became the foundation of King Madakata's newly just and loyal kingdom.
The jungle learned that day that a king who protects a friend is greater than a king who only protects himself.
And
Alright, when you're ready. So I noticed in the storytelling you put the spotlight facing the characters that were talking, right? So So how did you come up with that idea, and how do you think that it enhances the storytelling?
Okay, so exactly that's the main point of us to put that three. We put three because the character is not that many. We have just four, and Jackal and Crow. We use just one spot because they always take turn to talk. So I think that enhances the story to we can better focus which part which character is talking and is interacting.
But at the early stage, you still label the characters, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, thank you for the first question. Second question. Right. Next one.
So you use false start, right? Can you explain how exactly you use false start in the story? Can you explain how exactly you use false start in that story?
Exactly. So for you notice for the first scene,
We actually put a false ending, a false story that doesn't actually happen in the story. So it leads the audience to actually think that actually happened in the story. So and then the story goes on without that actually happening.
Okay. Third question.
If you can be any character in the story, then what would you be?
okay.
Why?
Okay, I think I would be Lion Bedok Kata because even when he's like at the most highest, what do you call it? The most highest hierarchy, he still have this a humble, grounded personality. So even when he's at the weakest state of his life, he never betray his good friends.
Okay, my question. I noticed in your video, you did some labelings in the scene. Okay. Do you think it might get affected if you don't do any labeling? It goes like one continuous shot throughout the video.
No, actually doesn't affect that much because as Najwa said, we put the spotlight. So
Okay. Alright, any other question? Yes, thank you.
I noticed that in the beginning he made it sound like the lion planned to the camera inside. I believe that's the first part. So is there a reason why you chose that specific scene?
okay.
Why?
The most significant scene, correct? But you make it a twist to that story. Why do you pick that scene then? Right.
Because we think that that's the climax of the story, that put the moral values behind it, and all the stories actually folded behind that part. So and that's the highest action in the story. I don't know what I'm saying.
But all the scenes are developing towards the climax. Hence, you make